Chosen ones, what you did has women drawn, intrigued, and unable to ignore you. Something very gentle, yet powerful, is unfolding around your life right now, and the quiet movement of heaven is touching hearts in ways you may not even notice yet. The path you have been walking with humility and faith has created a light that people can feel even before you speak a single word. This moment carries meaning for your life, and there is a blessing hidden inside this understanding that could change how you see yourself forever. Type 1111 if you trust in God. The attention you sense around you is not born from pride or from anything shallow that the world celebrates. It is born from the quiet transformation that happens when a soul walks closely with God and allows love, patience, and kindness to reshape the heart. The presence of Christ within a person begins to shine in simple actions, gentle words, and peaceful silence. People are drawn to that light because deep inside every human heart there is a longing to feel peace and goodness again. Many women who cross your path feel something different when they notice you, even if they cannot explain it with clear words or simple understanding. They sense a calm strength and a quiet kindness that feels rare in a loud and restless world. The warmth that lives inside a heart guided by God creates an atmosphere that comforts others without effort. Type Amen if you believe. If this moment touches your spirit and you feel peace rising inside your heart while listening, take a gentle moment to show support for this video by leaving a like so that more hearts searching for hope and comfort may also discover this message of love and faith. The truth is that what draws people toward you is not appearance, status, or worldly confidence that fades over time. What draws them is the reflection of divine love quietly growing inside your life as you continue choosing faith, patience, forgiveness, and humility day after day. These qualities become a fragrance of the Spirit that others can feel even when no words are spoken. It is the quiet evidence that Christ is shaping your life into something beautiful. When a person begins to follow God sincerely, the transformation begins from the inside and slowly flows outward into every part of life. Thoughts become calmer, reactions become gentler, and the heart becomes more patient with the struggles of others. Over time, this inner peace becomes visible to those around you, and people begin to feel comfort simply by being near your presence. This is the quiet work of heaven shaping a life. Many women who notice this light in you are not simply drawn by curiosity or surface admiration. Deep within their hearts they feel a sense of safety and sincerity that has become rare in a world filled with noise and uncertainty. Your faith has quietly built a foundation of character that others instinctively respect and appreciate. They see kindness where others show impatience, and they notice calm where others carry restlessness. The journey that brought you here may have included seasons of loneliness, silent prayers, and moments when you wondered whether your quiet faith even mattered. During those times, it may have seemed as though nothing significant was happening around you, yet heaven was working patiently, shaping your heart into something steady and compassionate. The beauty that people now notice is the result of many unseen moments of growth. Jesus teaches the heart to love with sincerity rather than selfishness, and that love creates a presence that others can trust. When people sense genuine kindness flowing from someone's life, it creates curiosity and admiration that goes beyond simple attraction. It becomes a desire to understand the source of such peace and gentleness. Many hearts are searching for that same light. The attention that appears around your life is therefore not a reason for pride or confusion. Instead, it is a reminder that the path of faith quietly influences the world in ways that are deeper than outward success. Your patience during difficult moments, your willingness to forgive, and your quiet trust in God have created a presence that carries warmth. That warmth naturally draws people closer. Some of the women who notice you may not yet fully understand what they feel when they encounter your spirit. They may simply sense that you are different from many people they have known before. The kindness in your eyes, the patience in your words, and the calm in your reactions speak louder than any explanation. The heart recognizes authenticity long before the mind finds the language to describe it. God often works through simple lives that remain humble and open to His guidance. The world sometimes expects greatness to appear through loud voices and dramatic moments, yet heaven often chooses quiet hearts that remain faithful during ordinary days. Your willingness to walk with sincerity has allowed divine love to shape your character gently over time. That love now touches the lives of others in ways you may never fully see. Women who feel drawn toward your presence are responding to the peace that surrounds you. They feel a sense of respect for the calm strength that grows from faith and patience. In a world where many hearts feel tired from disappointment and confusion, a soul guided by Christ feels like a safe harbor where kindness still lives. Your life quietly reflects that hope. This does not mean that your journey will suddenly become simple or free from challenges. The path of faith continues to require humility, compassion, and trust in God's guidance each day. Yet the light that grows within a faithful heart continues to shine even through difficult seasons. That light becomes a reminder to others that goodness still exists in the world. Sometimes you may feel surprised by the attention or admiration that appears around your life. It may even feel confusing because you know your own struggles and imperfections better than anyone else. Yet God often uses imperfect people whose hearts remain sincere and willing to grow. The beauty others see in you is the reflection of grace quietly working through your life. A newly revealed 7-second brainwave method, backed by neuroscience and once hidden in classified documents, is helping thousands activate their brain's wealth setting. People refer to it as the money magnet sound because of how quickly it appears to attract abundance. Click the link in the description and comments below to awaken the prosperity already within you. Your story reminds others that faith can transform ordinary lives into something meaningful and hopeful. When people see patience instead of anger and compassion instead of pride, it awakens a sense of wonder inside their hearts. They begin to feel that perhaps goodness is still possible in a complicated world. This quiet inspiration becomes one of the greatest gifts a life of faith can offer. The women who feel intrigued by your presence are witnessing a life slowly shaped by love, forgiveness, and humility. They sense that your strength does not come from arrogance but from peace. They notice that your kindness is steady rather than temporary. These qualities create a gentle magnetism that draws attention without effort. God does not place such light within a heart for the purpose of pride or self-importance. Instead, that light exists to remind others that hope still breathes quietly within the world. Every kind word, every patient action, and every moment of compassion becomes a small reflection of divine love touching another life. As your journey continues, the most beautiful thing you can do is remain exactly where God has been guiding your heart. Continue choosing kindness when impatience seems easier. Continue offering forgiveness even when pride would prefer distance. Continue trusting the gentle wisdom of Christ that teaches the heart to love without expectation. When you remain faithful to that quiet path, the light within your life will continue shining naturally, without effort or performance. People will continue noticing something peaceful about your presence, even if they cannot describe it clearly. That quiet influence becomes a living testimony of God's grace working through a humble heart. The truth is simple yet powerful. A life shaped by faith carries a beauty that the world cannot imitate or replace. It is the beauty of patience, sincerity, and love that flows from a heart walking with Christ. That beauty is what people notice when they see you. Many hearts are drawn to peace, because the world often feels heavy and restless to those searching for something genuine. When a person carries calmness within their spirit, others begin to feel relief simply by being near that presence. Your life has become a quiet reflection of that peace because you allowed God to soften your heart through faith and humility. That inner calm becomes something that others instinctively trust. The women who feel intrigued by your presence are not responding only to what they see on the outside. They are responding to a quiet energy that flows from a life guided by compassion and sincerity. The patience you show when others become frustrated and the gentleness you offer when people feel misunderstood create an atmosphere that comforts those around you. These qualities speak deeply to hearts that are longing for kindness. Many people spend years searching for connection that feels sincere rather than temporary. When they encounter someone whose life reflects honesty and calm strength, something inside them begins to awaken again. Your faith has created a steady foundation within your character that others can sense even in simple conversations. The heart naturally moves closer to warmth and safety when it recognizes genuine goodness. There were times in your journey when you may have wondered whether your quiet choices truly mattered. You continued showing patience when others chose impatience, and you offered understanding when anger might have been easier. These moments may have seemed small at the time, yet each decision slowly shaped the person you have become today. Heaven sees every quiet act of love and transforms it into something meaningful. The beauty that others notice around your life comes from the calm confidence that faith builds over time. It is not loud or attention-seeking, yet it carries strength that people recognize immediately. When a person walks closely with God, their spirit becomes steady even during uncertain moments. That steadiness becomes deeply attractive because it offers reassurance in a world that often feels unstable. Type 2323 if you agree. Women who feel drawn toward your presence often notice the way you treat others with quiet respect. They see patience where they expected indifference, and kindness where they expected coldness. These experiences awaken a sense of admiration because genuine care has become rare in many places. The heart remembers how it feels to be treated with dignity and warmth. Your journey with Christ has created a deep well of compassion that continues to grow with time. Compassion has a way of touching lives without effort because it speaks directly to human pain and hope. When someone senses that another person truly understands the struggles of life, it builds trust almost immediately. That trust becomes a bridge that draws hearts closer together. Many of the women who notice you may carry their own stories of disappointment, heartbreak, or loneliness. When they encounter someone whose presence feels calm and sincere, it brings a quiet sense of relief to their spirit. Your kindness reminds them that goodness still exists and that faith can shape a life into something beautiful. This reminder becomes a gentle source of hope. God often places people in each other's paths for reasons that grow slowly with time. Sometimes a simple encounter becomes a moment that restores someone's belief in kindness. Sometimes a gentle conversation becomes the beginning of deeper understanding and mutual respect. The influence of a faithful heart often spreads farther than anyone can easily see. You may not always realize how powerful quiet goodness can be in the lives of others. A kind word offered at the right moment can remain in someone's memory for years. A peaceful presence during a difficult time can become a source of strength for someone who felt alone. Your faith has quietly shaped you into a person capable of offering that comfort. This gentle influence is not something that requires effort to maintain or protect. It grows naturally when a person continues walking with humility and gratitude. As long as your heart remains open to the teachings of Jesus, the warmth inside you will continue shining without needing attention or praise. Divine love has a way of revealing itself through simple actions. A 7-second brainwave practice, once reserved for select circles and concealed in classified files, has now been made public, and many describe it as the 30-second miracle. Experts say it awakens a dormant brain center connected to wealth and blessings. Click the link in the comments below before it is taken down from the internet again. Many women who feel intrigued by your life are witnessing the beauty of a soul guided by patience rather than pride. They notice the way you listen carefully and respond with thoughtfulness rather than rushing to judgment. This quality creates a feeling of safety because people sense that they will be respected rather than misunderstood. That safety becomes deeply meaningful. When God shapes a life through faith, the transformation often becomes visible in quiet details. A gentle smile offered during difficult moments, a calm voice during disagreement, and a willingness to forgive even when it is not easy. These qualities slowly build a character that shines with authenticity. People recognize that authenticity because it feels rare and refreshing. The attention that surrounds your life therefore carries a deeper meaning than simple admiration. It reflects the quiet impact of a heart shaped by spiritual growth and sincere compassion. The love of Christ working within someone's life creates a presence that others instinctively respect and appreciate. That presence becomes a living example of what faith can create. Your journey is also a reminder that true strength often grows through challenges rather than comfort. The moments when you felt tested or uncertain became opportunities for patience and trust. Those experiences strengthened your character in ways that prepared you for the influence you carry now. Even difficult seasons can become seeds for future beauty. Women who notice your presence may feel inspired by the calm confidence that surrounds you. They see someone who remains grounded even when life becomes complicated. This steadiness feels reassuring because it suggests that faith provides real guidance and stability. The quiet assurance within your spirit becomes something others admire deeply. Type 1919 to receive miracles. The light within your life continues growing each time you choose compassion instead of judgment. It grows when you offer encouragement rather than criticism, and when you respond with understanding instead of frustration. These choices may appear simple, yet they carry powerful influence over the hearts around you. Kindness has a way of spreading further than anyone expects. As your journey continues, the most important thing you can do is remain faithful to the quiet path that shaped your heart. Continue nurturing your relationship with God and allowing His love to guide your actions. The warmth that people notice within you will continue shining naturally as long as your spirit remains humble and sincere. Your story demonstrates that a life guided by Christ becomes a source of hope for others who are searching for peace. Even without trying to attract attention, your presence reminds people that goodness still exists in the world. That reminder becomes a gift to everyone who encounters your kindness. The influence of such a life reaches farther than you may ever realize. The women who feel drawn toward you are responding to the gentle strength that faith has placed within your character. They see compassion, patience, and sincerity reflected through your actions and your words. These qualities create a quiet magnetism that cannot be imitated or forced. It is the natural beauty of a soul walking closely with God. As the days continue unfolding, the same light that draws attention today will continue guiding you toward deeper understanding and meaningful connections. The journey of faith never stops shaping the heart into something more compassionate and wise. Every step taken with humility allows God's love to shine more clearly through your life. Many women who encounter you feel a calm curiosity growing within their hearts. They may not fully understand what creates that feeling, yet they recognize something sincere and reassuring about your character. The way you carry yourself with quiet dignity and kindness creates a sense of respect that goes beyond simple admiration. It is the kind of respect that grows when someone senses honesty and depth in another person's spirit. The world often celebrates loud confidence and outward charm, yet hearts searching for genuine connection look for something deeper than surface appearances. They long for steadiness, warmth, and compassion that remains constant even during challenging moments. Your life has quietly become an example of that kind of strength because your faith has taught you how to remain calm when others feel overwhelmed. This calm presence becomes a shelter of peace that others naturally appreciate. There is a softness within your spirit that does not weaken your character but instead strengthens it. This softness allows you to listen with patience and respond with understanding when others speak from places of pain or confusion. Many women who cross your path notice this ability to remain compassionate without becoming distant or cold. It reminds them that kindness can still exist in a world that often feels hurried and impatient. The journey that shaped your heart has likely included many silent moments where you chose trust instead of fear. During those times, you may have wondered whether your quiet faith was truly changing anything around you. Yet heaven often works in gentle ways that become visible only after time has passed. The peace you carry now is the result of many unseen moments when your spirit remained open to God's guidance. Type 2020 to claim miracles. The attention you notice from others is not meant to distract you from your path or lead your heart into pride. Instead, it serves as a reminder that a life guided by love quietly influences the world in ways that words alone cannot express. When people see patience where they expected anger and sincerity where they expected indifference, it creates a sense of wonder within them. They begin to believe that goodness is still possible. Women who feel intrigued by your presence often sense that your kindness is genuine rather than temporary. They notice that you remain respectful even when circumstances become difficult or uncomfortable. This consistency creates trust because people know they are encountering someone who values integrity. Trust is one of the most powerful foundations for meaningful human connection. Your relationship with God has helped shape a character that remains calm even during uncertain moments. Instead of reacting quickly with frustration, you take time to understand the situation and respond with thoughtful care. This approach to life becomes deeply attractive because it shows maturity and emotional strength. Many people admire the peace that grows from such steady faith. A rare 7-second morning ritual previously hidden in classified documents is re-emerging, and people are already sharing accounts of swift financial advancement. It takes almost no time, yet it triggers a dormant wealth switch in the brain that most people never use. Click the link in the description and comments now to access it before it vanishes. The presence of Christ within a person's life creates a kind of quiet warmth that others can feel almost immediately. It appears through gentle words, respectful listening, and actions that show genuine concern for the well-being of others. This warmth becomes a light that touches people in ways they may not fully understand. Hearts recognize sincerity even when the mind struggles to explain it. Many women who notice your presence may carry silent burdens that others cannot easily see. Some may have experienced disappointment in relationships or moments where trust felt fragile and uncertain. When they encounter someone who shows calm, respect, and kindness, it creates a feeling of relief deep within their hearts. Your character becomes a reminder that goodness still exists. God often uses ordinary lives to reveal extraordinary love to the world. A gentle smile offered at the right moment can restore someone's confidence in humanity. A patient conversation during a difficult day can become a source of comfort that lingers in memory. The influence of a compassionate heart often spreads quietly, reaching people in ways that remain unseen. The curiosity that women feel when they notice you often comes from the peace they sense around your spirit. They see someone who does not need to dominate attention or prove worth through loud words. Instead, your presence feels calm and grounded, as though you are standing on a foundation of faith that cannot easily be shaken. This steadiness becomes deeply reassuring. Your life has also shown that humility can exist alongside quiet confidence. Humility does not mean hiding the goodness within your character, but rather allowing that goodness to shine without seeking praise. When people see someone who carries strength without arrogance, they feel inspired and comforted. It becomes evidence that faith can truly transform a life. Type 1212 if you walk by faith. Women who feel drawn toward your presence may simply be responding to the kindness that flows naturally from your heart. They notice the way you treat others with fairness and patience, even when situations require understanding and grace. This consistency creates admiration because it reveals sincerity that cannot easily be imitated. Genuine compassion always leaves a lasting impression. Your journey is also a reminder that God shapes people gradually rather than instantly. The patience you show today was developed through many small lessons of life. Each moment of forgiveness, each act of understanding, and each quiet prayer has contributed to the person you have become. These experiences have created depth within your spirit that others recognize immediately. As the light within your life continues growing, the attention surrounding you will also continue appearing in gentle ways. Some people may simply admire your calm presence from a distance, while others may feel inspired to know you more deeply. These moments become opportunities to share kindness and encouragement with those who cross your path. Every connection holds the potential to bring warmth into someone's life. The most important thing is to remain exactly where your faith has guided you so far. Continue allowing God's love to shape your thoughts, actions, and intentions each day. When your heart remains humble and open, the peace within your spirit will keep shining naturally. That peace becomes a gift to everyone who encounters your presence. Many hearts in the world today are searching for reassurance that goodness still lives among people. Your life quietly answers that search through patience, compassion, and sincerity. Without speaking loudly or demanding attention, you demonstrate that faith can create genuine kindness. This quiet example becomes more powerful than words alone. Women who notice your presence often see the reflection of stability and warmth that grows from a life centered on God. They recognize that your kindness does not come from temporary emotions, but from deep spiritual grounding. This realization creates admiration because it reveals a heart that remains steady through changing circumstances. Stability of character is a rare and beautiful quality. The path ahead will continue offering opportunities for your spirit to grow in wisdom and compassion. Each day presents moments where kindness can touch another life in simple yet meaningful ways. When you continue choosing patience and understanding, the light within you becomes even brighter. That light will keep inspiring those who encounter your presence. Your story shows that true influence does not require loud recognition or dramatic gestures. It grows quietly through daily choices that reflect love, humility, and respect for others. The attention surrounding your life is simply a reflection of the peace that faith has placed within your heart. That peace continues drawing people who long to feel genuine warmth. It has been formed through patience, reflection, prayerful moments, and many seasons where your heart chose love instead of resentment. Because of this quiet transformation, the presence you carry now touches people around you in ways that feel sincere and comforting. There is something calming about a person whose life has been shaped by faith and humility over time. That calmness creates a feeling of safety and trust for those who encounter it. Many women who notice your presence feel drawn not by excitement alone, but by a deeper curiosity about the peace they sense around you. They notice that your spirit carries steadiness that feels rare in a world often filled with uncertainty. This quiet steadiness becomes visible in simple ways through everyday interactions and gentle conversations. The way you listen patiently when someone speaks about their struggles shows compassion that cannot be easily imitated. Your calm voice during moments of tension brings comfort to those who feel overwhelmed by the noise of life. People remember how you make them feel, and those feelings quietly build admiration. The attention surrounding your life is not something you created intentionally, nor is it something you forced through effort or performance. It is the natural result of a heart that has been shaped by kindness, forgiveness, and faith. When a person learns to carry peace within their spirit, others can feel that peace even before words are spoken. This silent influence becomes stronger than any attempt to impress. What if abundance had always been influenced by a hidden brain signal, buried in classified records and never fully disclosed to the public? This frequency is now creating new pathways, attracting opportunities, and reshaping lives faster than expected. Thousands are already using it to draw wealth like never before. Click the link in the description and comments now and activate the money-attracting brainwave today. Women who notice your presence often sense that your kindness flows from a deeper source than ordinary politeness. They see patience that continues even when situations require understanding and grace. This patience creates a feeling of trust because people recognize that you value sincerity more than quick approval. A trustworthy spirit always attracts quiet admiration. Your journey with God has taught you to move through life with thoughtful care instead of hurried reactions. Instead of rushing into judgment or anger, you allow compassion to guide your response. This approach to life becomes noticeable because it contrasts strongly with the impatience that surrounds many people. Calm wisdom has a way of standing out naturally. Type yes to affirm. Many women who feel intrigued by your presence are responding to the calm dignity that surrounds your character. They notice that you treat people with respect, regardless of their position or circumstance. This consistent respect reveals a heart that values people for who they are, rather than what they offer. Such sincerity becomes deeply attractive to those who long for authentic connection. The love of Christ working quietly within your life has softened your perspective toward the struggles of others. Instead of becoming distant from people who carry pain or confusion, you respond with empathy and understanding. This gentle compassion becomes a source of comfort for those who encounter your presence. Hearts that have known hardship recognize kindness immediately. There were seasons in your life when you may have felt unnoticed or uncertain about your path. During those moments, it may have seemed as though your quiet faith was invisible to the world around you, yet heaven was shaping your character in ways that would later become visible to others. The beauty people notice now is the result of those unseen seasons of growth.